College is field number 5. This is youth soccer. Today's match, the B2010 bracket is the Rebels SC versus the San Diego Soccer Club. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports. Always remember John 3:16. Let's get the lineups for both teams. Ezra Rubio is number 2 for the Rebels. Number 3 is Sebastian Luna. Number 4 is Rowan Sanchez. Number 6 is Ethan Sanchez. 7 is Raul Cintron. 8 is Mason Lee, the keeper. And we are underway. So shift colors for all you satyrs out there, past and present. The San Diego Soccer Club is going from right to left, or from left to right, I should say, and the Rebels are going from right to left. In the 7-on-7, Carlos Urtiaga is number 30, and Charlie Castaneras is number 99 for the Rebels, who are in blue. Alex Smith is the keeper for SDSC. Jax Judy, number 2. Number 4 is Grant Isner. 5 is Chase Parker. 6 is Michael Sanchez. 7 is Christian Gasper. 9 is Anson Jin. Gavin McKnight is number 10, and number 11 is Owen Soraka. 25-minute halves.
Anson, get ready. Anson back post. Anson back post. Owen and Grant.
Body position. Can you see the field? Ethan, can you see the people behind you?
Release Anson. 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 That's what I was talking about.
What position?
Rebels with the throw-in. Anson Jin, nice play there in the central, or on the near side, I should say, and it's going to result in a foul against the Rebels and a free kick. Michael Sanchez is going to take the kick. Michael Sanchez, a nice shot and handled by Lee, and it's going to be a corner kick. So corner kick now coming up. Just the first couple minutes of the match. 0-0 your score. Into the central of the area now, and the defender for the Rebels has it, and he's able to send it out. But now on it is SDSC, and it was blocked at the last moment that time. Gavin McKnight with a bid that time. Left flank.
Good job, Michael.
SDSC still within control of the soccer ball, but now it's taken away by the Rebels. Rebels trying to get some attack going here now. Ball is out of the field of play, the far side touchline, and it's now going to be a throw-in. Again, 0-0 your score here at Southwestern College's field number 5, the throw-in by the Rebels. This is the second match that we have done, the boys 2010 age group. 7 versus 7. Antiquated field. Now in the area, and a shot, and a goal! Go, 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 goal! I believe it was number 8.
We have to do what? Get the ball out of the area.
Nice job using your left, Christian.
What do you do? You
Rowan, we have to do more right here.
Crispin Gasper, the goal.
Good job, Michael.
He goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Rebels at midfield. 1-0.
Good job, Gavin.
Gavin McKnight on the soccer ball on the near side. Knight cuts it back nicely, finds his teammate. That's Sanchez now in the area, and it's blocked and over the top of frame.
Good job, boys. Right. Gavin.
So Michael Lee will set it up. His team down by 1 goal here in the 5th minute of action.
Only Gavin. Only Gavin. Go, Gavin.
Carlos, down the line.
Careful.
Good job.
Good activity on the near side.
Yeah, you got Ted behind you, Pal. You got Ted behind you.
Good cross.
Good job, Pal.
And it goes out of play.
Brand takes it. Brand takes it. Alex, step a little bit to the edge of the box. Step to the edge of the box.
Paulo, we have too many people on the ground now.
Are your toes
Talk, Pal, talk.
Shot right at Lee, and Lee makes a save, and his defenders are able to get it, and another block, and let's see, it goes over the top of frame. Now all was started by Michael Sanchez on that play.
Oh, wait. Way to go, boys.
A nice job by Michael Lee. Keeper.
Talk, Pal, come on, talk.
And his defenders helped him out. But now they're under pressure again. Here's Gavin McKnight again, but they take it away.
Good job, Michael.
Near side, keeping it in, or trying to keep it in, was Chase Parker, and it's out of play.
Please, I need you on your toes, honey. Come on.
Good job, Chase.
Rebels will throw it in from the near side touchline, down 1-0.
Good job, Owen. Come on, Pal.
Toes, release.
Cuerpo, mijo, cuerpo.
Here's a shot and missed by Michael Sanchez.
Vamos, Mickey. Vamos, Mickey. Come on. Let's go, Mickey. Gavin. Gavin, that's you. Come on, Gavin.
In the area, shot, and Lee makes a save. Michael Sanchez with a shot again. Good defensive play by the Rebels. And it goes out of play on the near side. Will it be a throw-in?
Look up, you gotta look up.
Chase Parker is going to give it to Isner.
Drop back, Pal. So far.
Popular name in men's tennis. Isner. John Isner, great tennis player here in the United States. Diego now, and now the Rebels are trying to get some action going in the defensive half. Corner kicking area, and just missed behind frame.
Talk.
The balls are very hard. Make sure we keep the ball hard, okay?
Nice job, Gavin.
Who needs a sub? Anybody need a sub right now?
Let's come out and try to cut it down,
Boys,
yeah?
who's tired? Anybody need a sub right now?
2-0 now the score.
Come on, Rebels.
Yes, Gavin. Get ready. Zero. Gavin, work together.
Stay with 10.
Take me. Say Mike. Take Gavin.
Mete cuerpo, Pal. All right, there you go. Look up.
Zero. Switch.
Stronger pass, Pal. Stronger pass. Take it away. In the center right there, where you're at. Nice. Good job, Houston. Oh, good job, dude.
Hey,
Agarra la foul.
Iron.
To the right of Raul.
Free kick now for the Rebels. Down 2-0.
Vicky, be first for the ball right now. It's coming your way, Vicky.
Ball to play on the near side. It'll be a throw-in now for the Rebels. 50-50 ball. Winning it is Chase Parker.
Go, Sebastian, go!
Work together. Find your passes.
Take it away.
Swamp jacks. Swamp jacks.
Running on to its Jax Judy.
Work together. Work together.
There you go, foul.
50-50. And Sanchez, and then now it's in the area, and it's into the back of the net.
Jax, nice pass. Way to go, Chase.
Have a break.
That's all they're going to do.
Go to center mid.
Down the base sideline. Center.
Have a break.
3-0. Chase Parker scoring the goal.
Raul, you gotta keep the ball.
I'm sorry, no, Gaspar. Christian is forward.
Hymas.
Good job, Gaspar. Good job, Christian. No foul, okay?
That's Sanchez.
No foul. Control.
Judy.
Go, Sebastian!
Yes.
There you go. Go.
Bring it down.
In the central. 50-50 ball.
Nice.
SDSC, but retreating back is Sanchez.
Good job, Christian.
Christian.
Pass.
McKnight. Near side.
Stick for the cross.
Parker. And it goes out of play.
That's the game plan. The whole game. Cover, acá, who's five?
33F. F.
Look behind, Bo.
F.
Good job.
Get there, Lily!
Dribble in a little bit. No one's on you. Okay?
Julie!
Cámbiala.
Julie! Play harder!
Better kick than that. Come on. Make up for it.
Chase Parker.
Good job, pal.
Go, Jaxie. Control. Run your pass. Good, Jaxie.
Body foul.
In the area. Lee makes a save.
That's you.
Dribble it.
Mason Lee has been under siege a lot here in the first half,
Here comes the other one.
as his team has not really had a lot of time in the defensive half of SDSC.
You gotta be there, Lily!
And it is sent out of play by Chase Parker.
Julius, you gotta be there!
Parker is coming out of the match, and he's had a whale of a first half. Castaneda is just going to throw it in. Charlie.
Make sure you don't get hit by the boys, though. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm waiting for it ready.
And Charlie was a little bit anxious, not realizing that the center ref, and there's only one ref at this age group, making sure that the young ladies who are going to play in the next game move back. They wanted to be like a fan at a big-time game in the front row.
Good job, Christian. Body foul.
And a save by Lee.
Don't lose the ball, Sabas. Dribble it, hasta que te lleguen. Dribble it, hasta que te lleguen.
Upfield to Judy.
Go, go, go!
In midfield. That was Centron.
Esto, Charlie.
On the near side. And it's out of play.
Hey, G, way to be there.
Time running out in the first half. 3-0 lead. There's a substitution coming in. And it looks like there's going to be a keeper change. As Alex Smith is not going to be the keeper. I guess Chase Parker is the keeper now. Don't really know. Wasn't given that exact information. We'll take a guess.
Dribble, Charlie, dribble. Get in there, dude.
From one of the other games, it's been known that people are watching these videos on GK Sports. And that's a beautiful thing. Worldwide. You need to follow us on our Facebook page. All you got to do is go to the mrgksports.webs.com website. That's what you want to do. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram. Of course, the best one is following all the sports that's going on around the world on our Facebook page, and that's easy to do as well. Right there on the front page of the website. And you can get it all, one-stop shop. And of course, right here on the YouTube channel, you want to subscribe. That way you get all of our content free of charge. So you might have a relative playing in a game, you don't even know it, that we're deciding to film it, and you'll be able to see that game. So that's what you want to do as well. Subscribe to us, GK Sports, all in capital letters. In the search to tell others. The save made by Parker, who just came in as keeper. Rubio, his teammates getting a little bit more action here as Parker is playing keeper. And he was a lot of the activity offensively in that first half. Jaimes taken away. Treating back is Sanchez. Sanchez now goes down, and it's going to be a foul. And a free kick now for the Rebels. Down by 3 scores here in the first half. Nothing really to worry about because at this age, you can score really quickly. But the clock is going to start to work against the Rebels. The more the game goes on, for them to be able to come back. And that ball is sent out of play on the near side. Had a little technical problems here in the first half, but I think we're solid now.
I need you to play harder. Come on. You're down.
Grant Isner's going to throw it in. Sanchez tried to get it out, and it ends up into the back of the net.
Nice left, Alex.
Alex Smith put it in the back of the net. Remember, he started off as keeper, so now he gets a goal. 4-0. The last game we had on this on the front page of the website, as you can see, the full game there was a 8-0 score. So will we have the same scenario in this particular outing today? Or will it be something even more towards our all-time record, which was 13-0? In fact, one of the girls scored 6 goals in that game. It was a 12-year-old game. She is playing for Washington State now in soccer, who's that good of a player. You could kind of tell in the very first game we ever filmed from GK Sports.
There you go. Good job, pal. Way to be calm.
On the ball is Centron, the near side. But again, playing well in their own defensive half. But Centron stays with the soccer ball. Nicely done, and it goes out of play. It's going to be in the 80s today, probably the hottest day of the week here. In the third week of October, getting very close to Halloween, and of course, also daylight saving time, rolling back the clock. We'll lose an hour, but it'll be very nice in the morning time, lots of sunlight. But it'll get darker sooner. SDSC now in the central, knocked away by Castellanos. Nicely done there. Sanchez, Castellanos, Charlie dealing with it on the near side. But now here's a ball sent by Gasper off the side of frame. Lee and his team down 4-0. Just ticks left here in the first half. It's going to be a throw-in now for SDSC. Soroka throws it in, Owen.
Get it there, G.
In the central.
G, look at Chris in the middle.
McKnight, near side. That's Isner again. Back to McKnight. McKnight still on the soccer ball. McKnight into the central. Towards the central and in the area, but now a shot there by Isner and is blocked. Back upfield. The shot and a save. The shot that time by Arteaga. Carlos, nice run.
Go, Jax.
And the ball goes out of play. San Diego Soccer Club comfortably in this match, first half. Castaneda is getting it in the field of play and then driven. Jaimes, he wanted to get it back to his teammates so they could reset, but it almost worked out against him. But fortunately enough, that ball was sent wide. And Mason Lee will set it up. Near side for Sanchez. Jax Judy, strike. Soroka, taken away by Arteaga. But Judy gets it back. And now they have to defend still in their own defensive half. Good passing up forward, Arteaga now, and it's driven up field by Parker. Nice job by Chase Parker recognizing that that's going to be danger, and he got it out of play. As a keeper. In the attacking third of this antiquated field, the Rebels, but they get it taken away. And it's at midfield now for SDSC now. In the attacking third now for SDSC on the near side, and it is going to go past the goal line. And it's going to be a corner kick. Grant Isner setting it up. Here's Grant setting it up there for the corner kick. The set piece, always dangerous in the world of soccer. Isner, the grass cutter, and taken away. But that is the end of the first half. We hope you enjoyed all of the action here at field number 5, Southwestern College's fields for youth soccer. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports. Stick with us. We'll be right back with the second half. But first, take a look at the highlights of the first half. Throw in for SDSC, San Diego Soccer Club, against the Rebels Soccer Club. Castaneda, but in the area, and a shot in off the side of frame. Too much dominance in the attacking area in the first half by SDSC over the Rebels. And that's why you saw the score. Saw the highlights being in favor of the team with the pink socks and the blue and orange in their uniform, or their jerseys, I should say. Uniform more for working out. And that one is in the back of the net. Not going to really talk too much about the score. You'll see it. But, again, these kids still learning the game at a young age.
Where you going, Christian?
And again, our all-time score has already been noted in the first half. 13-0, and we'll see what happens in this one. We had a girls team earlier in the year have a chance to break that record. They came within a couple of goals. If you've been paying attention to our youth videos, and there's a player on that team, that young lady, that may very well be another superstar player, like I mentioned, for high school. Amber Huff, whom we filmed last season for Grossmont High School, playing for University of California at Irvine. They're trying to get into the playoffs again. Stage not too big for her, playing in the midfield area. Very strong player in all CIF last season, Division I. And off of Lee's hands, but did he keep it past the line? And he did. The ball is out of play. Rebels, and a throw-in now by SDSC. That caroms further wide. Sanchez, and then now cross midfield. And another one into the back of the net. I believe that's Parker again. That's what it looks like. No, that's Owen Soroka. So Soroka putting it in the back of the net. And he gets a hug by his teammate there. Hymus. And the first goal of the match for the Rebels SC. That is Paul Cintron putting it into the back of the net.
Good job, Lily.
If I said Paul, it's Raul Cintron. There he is. But again, strong up front. There's really no midfield in the defenders and forwards and stuff like that in a 7-on-7, but in the front part of the activity that they possess, SDSC, that's really been giving the Rebels problems in this match. That is why they lead by a bevy of goals. And finally, Rebels SC finally getting their first goal of the match. Back the other way now, Raul Cintron, and Cintron trying to, did he force it off the defender? And looked like he did, so he's going to get a throw-in. And if that went past the goal line, no, it is just going to be a throw-in. Substitutions are occurring for both teams. Again, SD San Diego Soccer Club. Enjoying the big lead. Throw in, and it's out of play.
Yeah. Call him up, call him up. No, he's not. No, Carlos is defense.
Carlos.
50-50 ball. Won by Jen. All the way down. Jen still with it. He takes a shot at a tough one on a save by Lee. Off the post that time by Soroka. Soroka now trying to get back to it. And he won't be able to do it, but now his teammate has it in the area, and the save by Lee. On the near side, and that ball is still in the field of play. Hustling with it is Luna. Sebastian Luna, nicely done. Sebastian Luna now, he gives it away though. He tries to get back to it, and it is sent out of play by Centron. Nicely done. Let the throw in by SDSC.
Good job, Paul.
Midfield, Jaimes,
Go release.
Go, get it, Paul.
and that is going to go out of play.
Go down the line, forward.
Luna. Sebastian Luna throws it in. His teammate Centron sending it toward the area. Now here is Arteaga, and it is out of play. But at least Charlie sending something towards the keeper, trying to see whatever might happen. Maybe he might touch it and get a corner kick out of it.
Run up, Rowan. Run up.
Nice decision by Charlie. Upfield for SDSC. But now the Rebels have it again. The Rebels heating up and playing a lot better here in the second half. Getting more touches into the match. Sanchez, Rowan Sanchez. Of course, again, the coach for SDSC is freely substituting his players, getting some of the players that don't play as much more of an opportunity to play in the match. And a shot. Chase Parker trying to, as he's still in the game, trying to score another one. Sanchez, Michael Sanchez trying to weave his way. Michael Sanchez still on the soccer ball. Sanchez now, he's going to get a shot and a save again by Lee. Good hustle and work there by Michael Sanchez for SDSC.
Good job, Anson.
Taken away by Anson Jin now. Good defending. Jin wants to play well on both sides of the soccer ball. Feeds it to his teammate over the top of frame. But right idea by Jin to get it to his teammate in the central. These are the types of things that you develop towards later on. Playing at an older age. Get 11 on 11 and really be able to do some things. Not that they're not doing it now, but it becomes even more of an impact the older you get.
Time to wake up, G.
The more skillful you get, and the more skillful the defensive team or the team on the other side gets as well. Down the central, and here's a shot on the side by Lee. I believe they were offside, but Lee goes down and makes that save. And you know, Lee has not quit in this game as a keeper. He's seen a number of them go past him, but he continues to hustle and do what he can for his team as keeper. He may be the smallest player on his team, but he is really hustling out there. Shot from distance, and Christian Gasper, save made by Lee. Says, I can handle this one easily from distance like this. Back up the field. Back up the field to Centron, and Centron nearly got to it.
Get the release.
Gavin McKnight is the keeper in the second half. You didn't know. Here's a shot, and it gets by McKnight, and it's a second goal now. And will McKnight stay in there as keeper, or will they decide to put their first keeper back in there, which would be Alex Smith? McKnight, Smith, Parker have all played keeper now in this match for San Diego Soccer Club.
There you go,
Anson Jin. Anson Jin cuts it inside. Anson Jin, who made a good pass a little while ago to Sanchez, and so did he. Jin trying to defend in the space, trying to go upfield as the Rebels SC. Taken away again by SDSC, and it goes out of play.
Way to stay with it, boys.
It'll be a throw-in. The Rebels will have their opportunity to try to get it upfield.
Good job, Christian.
They really are going to have to heat up even more to have a chance to get a result out of this match, talking about the Rebels. But they are going in the right direction.
Press him, G.
It was in the first half. They were totally outmanned and outgunned in the first half.
Can't be giving away the kicks like
But they are doing a lot better in the second half towards that vein of trying to win this match.
Good job, Michael.
I one time saw a team come back from 6 goals, but it was not a GK Sports filmed event. I was the voiceover for a match like that. It doesn't happen too often. Lee gets to it before it gets to the back of the net. His teammates kind of gave up on it for a second there, and Lee says, I better go get this. Castanedas trying to get it upfield of the Rebels, and they do. Good passing now. This is the kind of thing they weren't doing in the first half, and whatever he told them, it's working here in the second half. Coach Lynn. And now they're going to get a corner kick out of it. Almost 2 different teams from the one that you saw in the first half, and now the one you see in the second half for the Rebels SC.
Get open, push back, one touch, practice the skill kick. Right there.
Backbone guy, wide open.
Nice, Chase.
That corner kick was by Raul Cintron. It's taken away, back upfield now. And let's see.
Good job, Gavin.
It is going to be a free kick now.
Good hustle, Paul.
Free kick, SDSC. Foul on the play.
Let's go, Grant.
Grant Isner has it. And Grant Isner is going to take the free kick. Just because they set it up doesn't mean that's going to be the player that is going to take it. And Grant Isner now. Isner, and it goes just wide. So the goal kick now coming up for the Rebels SC. They're running out of time. As I mentioned in the first half, the clock is not their friend. They're getting goals, but the clock is working against them. And they're going to have to, like I said a little while ago, heat up and start scoring a lot more goals in order to have a chance. It goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. We're going to get some comments from those who played in this game after the match is over. It's a little feature that we do. Chase Parker, who scored some numerous goals, and it was tapped just wide that time by his teammate. And his teammate Alex Smith is the one I'm talking about. Played keeper to start in the match.
Good job, Gavin. Come on,
and now here's a tough one and no chance that time. Gavin McKnight.
Hey, G.
Gavin McKnight puts it into the back of the net, and that might have been all she wrote.
Pressure.
Come on, Sebastian. Here, Jack. Get the ball.
You're wide open. There's no one on you.
Marlies, the way you practice, come on, honey.
Watch right there.
Get back.
Parker throws it in. Had himself a whale of a match. Alex Smith. The first half keeper, Smith now. And it's out of play.
Yeah, my dad said he's fine with it.
Substitutions coming in. Lots of angst in the Southland if you're a baseball fan. Los Angeles Dodgers in the Game 7 against the Milwaukee Brewers for 2018, trying to get to the second straight World Series. There last year against the Houston Astros. Rockets call them the basketball team, call them the Houston Rockets, who won it twice. And Houston Astros winning it for the first time ever, winning a 7th game against the Dodgers last season. The Dodgers want to have a chance to avenge that and win it all. They're going to have to go against the Boston Red Sox, who have been the best team in baseball this season. I believe it's 108 games they won. But you know all of that stuff. You've been keeping track of it on Facebook. GK Sports Facebook page. Letting you know what's going on in pro sports, youth sports, sports from around the world, cricket, rugby. Again, go to the website of the business, mrgksports.webs, that's webs.com. And it provides you all of the opportunities to follow our social media, the Twitter, Instagram. Some pictures yesterday of the Mar Vista home, or as actually the Mar Vista game against Hilltop, the Hilltop homecoming game, on our Instagram page. Lots of good stuff on the Twitter side of the house. And of course, on this YouTube channel, you want to subscribe. Just throw the big GK Sports letters, the capital letters, in a search for it. Tell your friends. Of course, if you're watching here, just go ahead and subscribe. And you'll get all of our content. That's the best thing, because there's a lot of good stuff coming here in the fall and the wintertime. More than likely, some high school live streaming sports. But also, we also make sure we get these tournaments. There's soccer, and Lee makes a save. So you get an opportunity to see that Development Academy stuff from the girls' side of the house for the second year. The Development Academy, the girls' soccer. Of course, the boys' side's been around for a decade or more. So subscribe to us. It's good stuff. Got to give credit, shout out to Paul Rudy and the Prep Pigskin Report, though, last night. Doing a great job. Opportunity to talk to the czar of the South Bay. Soda Bro, they call him. He was there. My former colleague was there. Filming there at Hilltop High School. Good crowd last night. Not too far from here, down here in the South Bay, San Diego County. Good stuff. And by the way, Hilltop won that match, or football game. Too many mistakes by Mar Vista High School, although they've had themselves a very good season, but quarterback injured and not able to play. So they're having to do different things with different players. But they'll be in the Division 4 playoffs undoubtedly. And who will win the Division 4? It's going to be interesting to see. And all the different divisions of football. Got the field hockey going on. Girls volleyball. Water polo. A lot of good stuff. SDSC comfortably ahead as time runs out here in this match. Raul Cintron on the soccer ball. Cintron now tries to cut it back. Loses balance. Stays to play defender. Doesn't want to let it go upfield, but it is now upfield. The Rebels keep it in the defensive half for SDSC. And handling that soccer ball, did he handle it? And it's going to be now a free kick. No, it's going to be a penalty kick. No, yeah, I was right. Free kick. Just one right outside the area. And a shot, and he just missed it. Youngsters learning, and the keeper's learning at this age where you can touch the soccer ball.
Hey, Ethan! Position, Ethan!
That's why that area, rectangular area, is marked off. Even with an antiquated field of this size, of 7-7. Keepers can't touch it past that line with their hands. Defenders can't touch it with their hands either in that area. Results in that penalty kick. Otherwise known, kicks from the mark. Only a couple yards away from the keeper. And if you're a youngster watching this game, hopefully you get a chance to have a penalty kick one day.
Toss it to go, Grant.
Really exciting. Exciting for the keepers, too.
Nice, Owen.
Alex Smith, nice run. Alex Smith shows, hey, I can do both. Alex Smith says I can do both. I can play keeper. I can put it into the back of the net. Nicely done by Alex Smith. For some reason, they didn't think that he was going to be able to put it in the back of the net. And they stopped. And he says, don't do that. And that's the end of the match. San Diego Soccer Club, the youngsters coming out, ready to play in the first half. And in the second half, they had to weather a little bit of a storm, but for the most part, that big lead was enough to secure the victory. So we'll have some of the kids say something on the microphone. Come on over. We hope you enjoyed this match. Again, GK Sports, subscribe to us. Always do that. And, of course, go to our website, mrgksports.webs.com, and pick up all our social media. Go ahead and follow us, like us, and everything like that. So you're up to date and in tune with what we're trying to do. Know if the team's going to shake each other's hands for the competitive performance that they put out today. And then we're going to have the kids come on over. Stand by. Tell us your name.
Chase.
Okay. And tell us who you're going to be.
Black Panther.
All right. Give it to your teammate.
Gavin.
Don't be shy, guys.
My name is Gavin McKnight, and I'm gonna be a hot dog or taco.
All right.
Wait, who you will be? Hot dog or taco? I'm Christian, and I'm gonna be Lloyd. I'm Owen, and I'm gonna be Javier Baez. I'm Jackson. I'm also gonna be Black Panther. Who are you gonna be? Black Panther. I'm Alex, and I'm gonna be Sledgehammer from Fortnite. Oh! My name's Grant, and I'll be a wager zombie.
Okay, guys, get together and do your team cheer. Do your team cheer real quick, guys. Get together and do your team cheer.
Wait.
It's going to be on 3.